All right, spooky. Ooh, it's dark out. Spooky. All right. So, looks like the way that I was trying to go has a huge, just like a wall of snow blocking that road. So, not gonna go there. So, looks like I'm gonna have to just wait where I'm at. I drove down the road a ways, wait for the sun to come up. Then I'll figure out where I'm going from there. That's the plan. All right. So, it is February, and I'm in the Rocky Mountains. I'm in the Roosevelt National Forest. I got Lulu. I'm planning for spending the most of the today and then an overnight and some of tomorrow. I was planning on going to the Comanche Peak Wilderness, but the access road for that actually was snowed over, as in like the main road they had a plow go through or something, and it's like a wall of snow that has been frozen over and like thawed, frozen, you know, like a wall of ice snow that I'd have to get through to get onto that access road. So I couldn't get into that. So I'm gonna have to pick a different area. It's not what I thought. I'm not even probably gonna be able to get too far from the truck. I'm gonna explore around, look around, see what I can see. So it's not gonna be what I thought I was gonna be able to do this weekend, but I'm still gonna have some fun. And I got Lulu with me, got the dog, and so we should have some fun. Get back to you later. All right, I don't have anything to put the camera up on, so I got this tree here and this tree right here. I have a tarp here. It's made by Try Wonder. I've never heard of that company either, but it's not very big. You'll see when I put it on here. So long story short, I'm gonna run a line of paracord from this tree here to there, and I'm gonna run it like a lean-to, which I hate, but since I'm not where I wanted to be, I don't have very much dead vegetation to work on any other kind of structure or anything like that. I have to use everything pretty much for the firewood that's around here. So that's what I'm gonna end up doing. All right, I just got it up real quick. Just a basic lean-to, nothing special. I had wanted to do a lot more, but there's not. Like I said, I'm in a more frequented area, and a lot of people have already cut down pretty much what's here, so I have to keep it simple. You know, I mean, I could just mindlessly go cut down all these guys and stuff, you know, and do what I want, but that's not really right. So you have to stay ethical, so that's what I'm doing. All right, I figured I'd take this minute here to kind of go over the things I brought. Of course, I brought my 45. Got my Marauder as my main knife I'll be using. Why? Because it's sexy. Well, you know, the thing about a Bowie knife is you can do small knife stuff with it, but then you can also go ahead and use it as a hatchet and a shovel. So I always like Bowie knives. So I know it's not the small, you know, bushcraft knives that everyone else has. I like those. I make those. I got like 3 Kephart blade blanks at home, so that I make stuff out of. So, you know, it's not like I don't like those. Alright, so got my Everest Gear backpack, which I'm barely using since I didn't really have to backpack in. Sucks. And my sleeping pad will be this guy right here. Loosen this up. This is the Tech Sport. Sleeping pad. It's supposed to be self-inflating. That part so far has not really worked all that well. And I can get this out of here. One of these comes loose and one of these is fixed. There. So it's supposed to be self-inflating. It self-inflates a little bit. It's got foam inside there, but it doesn't do all that good of a job. So I'm going to open it up, let it try to get started. Open that up there. And so usually I end up doing it manually a little bit. Got my sleeping bag. It's just your basic Walmart freaking sleeping bag, Ozark Trail. And got a wool blanket here. Got it for Lilu, Miss Lilu. I want to keep her nice and warm, and that'll be something nice for her to lay on. Got it from the Jacks, which if you don't know what Jack's is, it's kind of like you know, Colorado's, like it's kind of like a Bass Pro Shop, but it has other stuff. So it's got a military surplus section, so that was about 20 bucks. I got me some Progresso soup, some black beans, and this was like a freebie from the store, some sort of Campbell's, well, yes, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It's chicken noodle soup. I got extra clothes in here. I'm not going to take time to show you that. I got my old school whetstone, and this thing I've had for years, the diamond stone, in case I need to sharpen my boys. Got my SOG entrenching tool. I'll clear this area out with that. Got some dog food in here. Got some Seattle's Best coffee. Yes, that is awesome. Survivor filter, water filter. Probably not going to use that right now though. So, some stuff I'd already taken out of the bag. GSI Kettlist. I had an Emberlit camping stove. I haven't been able to find that. Maybe that's in here. Compass. I'm not going to end up using. This one, thank you to my buddy Miles. This is what, the X Dragon. It's a solar battery pack, or battery power bank, solar power bank. It's pretty good, pretty cool. I've used it a little bit. And that's pretty much all I got there. I'm gonna have to makeshift the stoves and stuff. This is a very old knife, has been in the family since my grandpa gave it to me when I was a kid. And the sheath is not original. This guy's seen far better days, but he's got a lot of work left in him. And I take him on all my adventures in one way or another, even if I'm not using it. Sometimes I just like to use other knives, but I keep this. This is the first knife I ever had. So, another one I've had for a long time, Cold Steel Rifleman's Hawk. And this is a new one, Cold Steel Trail Boss. Just trying to think of how I'm gonna get a axe that was going to be good, but not cost like $150 freaking, you know. So I got this. I just fell my first tree, small one, and pardon me if I didn't film my first tree falling, whatever. You know, see it go wrong, you know, on my first try. So I don't want to do that. So anyways, I actually really liked Sam Larson's idea. Going on like eBay or to an antique store and get an old antique axe head, because they're like the best, and then make your own handle. I hadn't heard of that idea though until I already bought this, but I think for 30 bucks so far it's worked really well. We'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna put a, you know, for sure on anything, you know, not until I've had something for a year or more. So yeah, I also brought some bacon. Bacon. I got my French press. I cannot not have coffee. And I got some bacon. Yeah, that's how I'm doing right now. We'll get this inflating more. All right, so now I'm more or less set up. I'm gonna start collecting some firewood. I'm gonna try to get a good big pile of it. We're not getting way cold tonight, but I've also not got the best, warmest shelter going on, so gonna need a fire. I'm gonna need it for a long time, so I'm gonna get to it. Forgot another item. My Tacti tool. Yeah, I have another video about that, but saying I brought that too.